Hey guys, and welcome back to the Fantasy Pavilion for episode 2 of The Pick. On this episode, I am going to preview all these weekend's games by highlighting one player from each team that I think should be considered for any last minute tinkering that you all may have. All right, so as you all know, Friday is the first day of action, and we have Brentford versus Arsenal. For Brentford, I'm going to go a little different. Everyone's probably expecting me to say Tony or Mbuema, but I'm going to go Raya. I think Raya, the goalkeeper, is a good shout. Right? Obviously, not all of you could pick the players I'm going to select, but as I said, just a guideline for any last minute tinkering. So, Raya, I think, is my choice for Brentford. Arsenal, I'm going to go Smith Rowe. I think Smith Rowe is a decent choice. I have in my team against my own rules, but yeah, I think Smith Rowe, Raya are good choices for this matchup. Next up, we have Manu versus Leeds. Big game. That's a nice tasty one on Saturday. Manu, I'm gonna go Bruno Fernandes. I think he's the best option, best choice right now for Manu. He's going to continue on from the great form he had last season. I think he's the best option right now. Leeds, I'm gonna go Bamford. I think Bamford is a pretty solid striker. He's going to cause some trouble with, especially with the midfield backing that he has. I think he's gonna be a great shout for that game. Burnley versus Brighton. As I said before, I think this game is not going to be that exciting. So I'm going to go to the defenders for this one. I think Tarkowski will be the standout, really. And I think Dunk for Brighton. I think so. I think it's going to be a defenders game. You never know. Might even be them scoring goals. Could end in a 1-all, a 0-0. 6 points in the bag there. Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. Another nice one. I think this one I'm not too sure about. I'm gonna have to probably go in the direction of probably Havertz. I think Havertz or even Mount. I know a lot of predicted liners didn't have Mount in it, but I think Mount is a decent shout. But I think Havertz might be the best option here for this one, and he might continue on to the great form that he had from the Champions League final. Crystal Palace, the obvious pick, I would say Zaha. Even Benteke might be a good honorable mention, but Zaha is the obvious option here. He's the one that's going to be driving and pushing the team on. Everton versus Southampton, Doucouré for Everton. Easy pick for me. I think Doucouré is the best option there right now. He's going to get into the action, and he has a few assists in him and the odd goal. So I think he's a good shout for this game. Southampton, I'm going to go Che Adams. I liked him. This one is just me being biased. I really liked what I saw from him last season. Once he's been working on his end product in the training, I think he's going to be a lot of trouble. So I think he's the one to look for in this game. Leicester versus Wolves. Well, the obvious option for Leicester, I know everybody will say Vardy, but I'm going to go in the midfield and say Tillemans. I think Tillemans will be the best option. Of course, we know he has a few bangers in him, and he can assist as well, and he's a good workhorse in the midfield. So I think he's a great option. Wolves, I'm going to go with Dama Traore. Please. I have a lot of friends that are not going to say, no, he's crap, he's not going to do anything. But no, I like him. He's been working long and hard enough now, about 3 years now at Wolves. I think it's about time that he starts putting some work, and I think his end product will show. He's a great player. He has spirits of magic. I think he now will have to be that driving force for Wolves. Watford versus Aston Villa. Well, I'm gonna go Sa for Watford. I think is the best option right now in that midfield, and he looked very promising in their promotion. So I think he's gonna be their guy for them. Aston Villa. I'm gonna go El Ghazi. El Ghazi had some nice spurts last season, got some key goals, key assists. I'm going El Ghazi for this game because this game is going to be a very interesting one, and it'll be great to see the approach by both managers. Norwich versus Liverpool. Nice big game. I'm going to go Pookie, obviously, because we're not too sure about Cantwell. Cantwell, 75% chance. But that might be a tactic, and he might come on in the second half. But I think Pookie is the best option here. For Liverpool, I'm going to go Diego Jota. I think he is the best option right now. Jota. Newcastle, West Ham. Well, I would have said Willock. I'm not too sure if Willock's going to be available yet. I'm not sure if these things were finalized. So I'll go St. Maximin. I love him. Great player, another underrated player. He works really hard. Great pace. He has to work on his end product. Hopefully he has been doing that, and he pays some dividends for you guys this weekend. West Ham are going to go Antonio, big man up top. I think he'll be the target man. He's going to get goals. He's going to continue from his great form last season. So, yeah, I have no qualms about him, no fear. I think he will do well. Spurs versus Man City, another big, tasty tie. Son, obvious choice, no doubt in my mind. Son is the guy. He's going to be dangerous. City, tricky one is Pep. You know, Pep is fantasy. It's going to be a funny one. I'm going to go Ruben Diaz. I think Ruben Diaz is a easy safest bet. Of course, you have Grealish as an honorable mention. You have Mahrez, but I'll go with Ruben Diaz. Now, this is the end of my preview, but I just want to scroll up and show you guys this thing of beauty. My team, look how lovely, unchanged from since we last spoke. I am not going to make any changes. This is what you want to see the day before match day, before the match weekend, the game week. You do not want to see any injury warnings. You just want to see nice, healthy, fresh colors on your screen. And I am very pleased with this. I'm going to keep this lineup. I'm not going to make any changes. I may change my captain. Any updates or any changes to my team, you can check out my Instagram page, fantasy.pavilion, and you'll see any changes or any any corrections that I make to my team. Guys, thank you very much. It was just a short one, just a preview. Guys, please make sure and save any changes to your team. Please, please, please. I cannot stay that anymore. I cannot. Please. Okay. Remember to subscribe, like, share. Thank you for all the love, guys, on the previous videos. I'm going to try and have Johnny on more often. You guys seem to love him very much. Thank you very much for the feedback. Thank you for your comments below. I appreciate it. Guys, if any of you guys want to be guests on the show, please reach out to my email, which will be in the description below. You can slide in my DMs on Instagram. I will be happy to have you guys on the show. Thank you very much for watching and happy picking, guys. Take care.